Governor McMaster signed a bill Thursday that would allow the open legal carry of guns for anyone 18 and older in South Carolina without a CWP or training.
3/5 of the country is now constitutional carry, thank you to South Carolina. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like channel, like content, what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. And for my Connecticut residents, if you plan on getting a Connecticut pistol permit, please get the training done before July 2024, because then after that, it gets longer, harder, more expensive. If you have your permit, watch the expiration date. Do not rely on the state to send out that renewal notice. There's a link to the online renewal portal in the description box. Keep an eye on that. Let's talk about this. And this is, once again, great news across the board. South Carolina has signed off, the governor has signed off on constitutional carry, making them 29. Now, I want to come in and let's talk about South Carolina real quick. So let's come into here. 29 states now recognize constitutional carry thanks to South Carolina. The USCCA, which is the largest, fastest growing self-defense association in the country, dedicated to responsible gun ownership, today released a statement celebrating the passage of HB 3594 in South Carolina, which empowers law-abiding citizens to carry concealed firearms without a government permit, which means they don't have to get the government's permission to exercise a constitutional right. Okay. The USCCA and our 800,000 members nationwide applaud South Carolina for joining the ranks of 28 other states that have passed constitutional carry to guarantee their citizens' inherent right to self-defense. The tidal wave of states taking this step to protect concealed carry rights in recent years demonstrates the overwhelming support across the country for promoting a culture of responsible gun ownership, said Jake Schmidt, spokesman for USCCA. And as 29 states now recognize the inherent right of every law-abiding citizen to defend themselves, their loved ones, and their communities with a firearm, South Carolina's constitutional carry law will take effect immediately. And just yesterday, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry signed his state's new constitutional carry bill, which will take effect on July 4th, 2024. That's of all the dates to have something like a pro-gun bill go into effect July 4th. That's awesome. Okay, now, you know you're going to get the detractors. There's always going to be that. And if you remember, I did a video. I want to play this clip from our two illustrious leaders here in this state.
What a difference that can make. And it does make a difference. I mean, down in Georgia and Texas, where it's much easier to carry a gun, much more people carry a gun. You don't need a background check. And the number of shootings and the number of homicides and the number of mass killings is up by a factor of 3, 4, 5 times what it is in our state.
More guns, more gun violence, more deaths.
For those of you who don't know, Governor Lamont is basically our version of Biden, and Staffstrom's our version of Schumer and Pelosi, and both are just as hypocritical as their federal counterparts because they want to restrict firearm rights for the civilians, but not for the people who protect them. That's pretty much, in a nutshell, what they're about. But remember, I did a video on Ohio. Ohio has constitutional carry, and they actually did a study on gun violence from the date that the law went into effect, and they did a study of that and actual gun violence. And 5 of 7 major cities in Ohio saw a decline in gun violence since the law was put into effect.
The study was published today by the Center for Justice Research through a partnership between Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost's office and Bowling Green State University.
I remember back on June 13th, the state began allowing citizens to carry a concealed weapon without a permit. The study looked at gun violence in the state's 8 largest cities. 6 saw less gun crimes after the law changed. The data spans from June 2021 to June 2023.
And one of those cities that saw a decrease was the city of Columbus. Before the law, the rate per 1,000 people of crimes was 10.79. It dropped to nearly 9.5%. Other cities that saw decreases are Cleveland, Toledo, Akron, Parma, and Canton. The cities that featured a jump are Cincinnati and Dayton.
A decline. So these people are just straight gaslighting and playing for the ignorant. I'm sorry. Okay? You being disarmed is not going to help you. You being in a gun-free zone is definitely not going to help you, especially when somebody's hell-bent on causing mayhem. So once again, I applaud South Carolina. Got some relatives down there in South Carolina. I hope they're soaking that in and taking advantage of it. But now, like I said, 3/5 of the country is now constitutional carry. I know certain states are never going to get on board with this without a major political shift. California, New York, Connecticut, Oregon, other than Washington State. But we can only hope. But what we're waiting for is hopefully the Supreme Court will get one of these assault weapon ban cases, and we can overturn that stupidity also. I expect backlash, but that's what I'm looking forward to. But once again, great news. Keep up the good fight. Do not wait for other people to do it for you. Step up, go vote. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.